All right. So, hello, Cristina. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you, Alma?
I'm good. I'm good. How's your week looking?
It's looking busy. It's looking very, very busy. Yeah. I've
Very
just
busy.
I've just finished a course yesterday and a 3-day course, and tomorrow I have this exam, managerial coaching. So it's all like boom, boom, like
Very hectic.
hectic. Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, as you know, we are recording this video for the Managerial Coaching Certificate course. We are also here with Antonio. He's taking notes and observing our coaching session. Is it okay with you that I take some notes and that this video will be uploaded on YouTube?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So today we're going to be focusing on an area that you are committed to. So we're going to have about 10 minutes. Is there anything in particular that you would like to focus on?
Let's take one example. It's relating to let's say having a public speaking capacity at some point in my job, in my future job, or in my if I start a business. So actually having some sort of easiness to engaging in public conversations more.
Okay. And what would that look like?
Yes, it would look like like either similar stuff that we've done during Hult, the program, which involves presenting projects, presenting a business idea, presenting a project idea. Simply, why not group coaching? That's not so it's a lot of options, but they all involve a group of people that I can engage with.
Okay. So if I'm understanding correctly, you would like to improve your public speaking skills or your sort of group communication skills?
It would be both, but if I were to choose one, it would be public speaking. Yes.
And where do you stand today on this front?
I have definitely made some progress in school during this MBA program, since we've been exposed to a lot of presentations, doing a lot better than when I began. At the same time, I've discovered yesterday during another course that I don't have, I'm not as easy as I thought I would be. Something changed. It was I used to be able to just check my notes like many people do, because we don't have much time to prepare and memorize our speeches. Yesterday it was a TEDx type of talk, and we were not supposed to check our notes, and obviously that made it difficult, obviously, to engage with not to engage the audience. I believe I did quite well, but to the way I have presented, it didn't affect it. It went due to my teammates who helped support me and gave me feedback. That went well, but the whole engagement that I was supposed to give, obviously it reduced because of these, I wasn't feeling confident. So
You weren't feeling confident. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it important to you to become a better public speaker?
In general, in any job that is a management job, or whether it's that type of skill helps, and I simply like it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Which would you say were your biggest strengths when it comes to public speaking?
I believe, and I've been given that feedback, that I am quite passionate when I speak. So it's that's a good way to start. Another would be, I am a good writer. So if I am coming up with a good speech for myself, I would do it myself, and I will be quite proud of it. The delivery part obviously is my challenge.
So you would maybe say that the delivery part is your weakness.
Yeah.
If we break that down a little bit, what is it in your delivery that you think you can improve on?
It's a matter of practice, definitely. I obviously, I don't like repetitive tasks, so that's why probably I was avoiding it so far. Usually I don't have time to practice that much, and it would be obviously something related to a strategy on how to deliver a specific presentation. I've heard a lot of strategies about that, a few at least, about how to choose most important items and broaden up the speech around these points. I find it that I'm not sure if that's going to work for me, but that's something that I need to focus on, trying these things, perfecting my basically just repeating, so basically practicing, and also trying different strategies on how to deliver a presentation.
Okay, so just to make sure that I'm understanding correctly, you have this goal, you want to improve your public speaking skills, and then especially when it comes to the delivery part of it, and what you feel like are areas to improve on are practicing and figuring out a strategy that fits for you.
Correct.
Am I understanding correctly?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. If you would have to break these two elements down to like a step-by-step plan, how would that plan look like?
The only way I see practicing happening would be through actually putting myself in similar situations, which means that I would have to take a similar course of some sort of, or simply like I don't know, even I've heard from some people acting classes help. So situations where a lot of improvising is facilitated, so you can just become very naturally gifted with speaking. So that would be my first goal. If I had time, which I will have soon because this program is finishing, I would take on this type of course that would actually put me in that situation of practicing more speaking.
Are there any more tools that you could use?
Except for tapping into people who have people's skills who have done it already, which I'm already doing at a certain level, not as much as I wish. That's what I would see. I would see someone like a coach.
A coach, okay. So what can you do this week to get closer to your goal?
This week I can make a list of options around my location, where I will be starting with August, where I could just make it easy for me to attend these type of public speaking classes, and make a schedule of introducing them as soon as possible in my agenda, in my schedule.
Okay, so if you make a list this week of tools and connections that you can leverage to reach your goal, will you be satisfied with your process this week?
This would be good enough for me. Yes, it would be something that I would have in my to-do list as completed, and I can take the next step when I'm finalizing this program. So yeah.
Okay. And how confident are you that this is something that you will do this week?
70% confident.
70%. So something you can do to get this 70% to 100%?
Yeah, I can probably do it on I can set up a reminder right now to do it on, let's say, on a longer commute and on my next flight. Yeah, that would increase my chances to just set up a reminder to do that.
Okay, perfect. So just to summarize a little bit, today we have spoken about your goal to become a better public speaker. We have gone through a few steps that you can use and how you can use practice and figuring out a strategy in order to become better. And the first step that you're going to do this week is to make a list of the resources that you can use and leverage to reach your goal. All right.
That's correct. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Cristina. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much, Alma. Same here. Very helpful.
Perfect. Thank you.
Very good job. I in the last part where after the list of location, it was a good insight, and then the final part I could not listen because I lost the audio. So but it was just 2 minutes. But I like. Okay, let's go to Alma now. I like the start. How the way you presented everything and the way you were accommodating, and I think that's the first formulation, and the first start was very good. On my point of view, you try to you give too much room to Cristina to spread too much the idea and not to go straight to the point. So when she said I want to improve my presentation skill, and then in the reformulation she goes still and she instead to focus she opened more. There was a good reformulation and a good summary. You summarized very good. A lot of summarizing. Then always in the same always in the same topic. You asked why is good for you. You should ask why it's good for you being better in public speaking. And on my point of view, but you never get this kind of information. Then you get another question is what you like. That's at the same time it open again the topic. I don't know if it's something because you have not clear what was her true goal, or maybe you want to be more specific. You want to help her to be more specific. This is I'm not sure. We had a good summarize and a good insight when he says it's about the practice and the fact that she doesn't like the repetitive task. Should ask what's is for her a repetitive task, or maybe just to understand, to focus. And then the action plan and the goal, how you set it in the way that she could go to the arrangement of the to-do list of the next week, and to work with the tools and which tools to use. I think it was good as well, the conclusion.
Perfect. Thank you.
Good?
Yeah, thank you.
It's good?
Yeah. It's always good to have feedback.
Okay.
Okay.